Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Soul. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective. All signs included. We are in Taurus season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on. Happy birthday to all of my beautiful Taurus people. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return, and a happy Mother's Day, Divine Feminine. I hope you enjoy your day, okay? This is an ancestor message here, okay? So they're telling me here that you guys are raw, organic, natural, and authentic here, okay? This is who you are, and this is how you're showing up here, okay? People could be celebrating you because Party also came out with this, okay? Maybe somebody wants to travel towards you and celebrate with you here, okay? But I'm also getting that somebody is trying to overshadow your true character here by saying that you are like a party girl or a party animal here, okay? There's something going on with a mother and a daughter duo, all right? They came out with unethical, unjust, illegal, and unlawful here, okay? So we got two peas in a pod here. I'm hearing intimidated. There could be a mother and a daughter duo that's intimidated with you and who you are, okay? Your natural, true self here, okay? I feel like this is just more than jealousy here, okay, or envy. I feel like they have a motive for trying to overshadow your true character here, okay? They feel like you're piling on, grandstanding, and showing out, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's how they feel. But see, I have Jupiter retrograde that came up in past energy. Do the work to achieve the dream, awareness to complacency here, okay? So something about prosperity, a fortune here, okay, success, something that went down in the past here, okay. Interesting here because it's almost as if the universe, the transits here, they're taking a review to see who's actually doing the work to achieve the dream here, okay? Who was complacent here? Did somebody learn their lesson about being complacent here? Maybe when it comes to their journey here. With Jupiter energy, again, this can have to do with travel. This can have to do with expanding, stepping outside the box here, okay? So let's see what's going on. The date night was behind grandstanding here. Child. Yeah, I mean, you definitely have this vibe of envy and jealousy here, okay? But with the Jupiter retrograde here, there's a deeper reason, a deeper meaning as to why someone is trying to overshadow your truth here, okay? Who you are, right? Interesting. Like somebody could be saying that you travel and party here, child. Just jealousy, okay? But we're going to see what they're up to because, again, they came out with unethical and just illegal, unlawful. I feel like they have done something and they're continuing to try to do something. We're going to see. Ancestor message here. As I split the deck, we have Leo, okay? Natural born leader. We're talking about fifth house. Creativity, loyalty, pride, ego, drama, celebrity, children, pleasure, and sun here. Okay, see, somebody doesn't like the sun, right? The sun is shining on your true, authentic self here, okay? I feel like something's plain to see, okay? Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, I guess slept with a family member or a close friend. Sure. So something's being illuminated here, okay? There's strength and healing and a forgiveness here, okay? So you may be having to heal and or forgive someone for yourself. This could be someone who slept with a family member or a close friend here, okay? This could even be somebody's daughter here. Yeah, divide and conquer. I feel like this caused a divide. Okay, maybe in your family, maybe in your circle. Circle. Okay, circle. Okay, and maybe in your family, maybe in your circle, your community here. All right. This could have been the motive, though. You know, whoever slept with a family member, or like, for instance, if somebody slept with a family member, this is somebody who wanted to affect your family dynamic here, okay? Divide and conquer. Like, yeah, big Leo energy. I have North Node in Leo. Child. Shine bright, overcoming fear, own up to your greatness, learn to take the lead here. So we're going to take this out here because it's behind divide and conquer here. So it's almost as if Spirit is shedding a light on who played this game, divide and conquer, okay? I don't know if you guys had an ex here, okay? Like, I'm always feeling the energy like somebody targeted a family member, slept with a family member on purpose here, okay? Something about wanting them on their side. You know, I don't know, again, if this was some type of messy breakup, divorce, take it how it resonates here, okay? Ciao. Yeah, you could be having to do a deep dive here. There's strength and healing and a forgiveness here. Like somebody purposely wanted to cause a divide, okay, of some type of strife, you know? Somebody was poisoned, child. Interesting. I'm also getting an energy here of like a hater, okay? With the raw, organic, natural, authentic here. Somebody's trying to, again, overshadow something about the spotlight. That could be why Leo is out here twice. Something about the spotlight. Something about you being yourself. Okay, even when you're put on the spot is what I'm getting. You're still your authentic self. Like somebody could be trying to call you out, put you on the spot here, okay? And you're still showing up as the same person here, you know? It's giving me the energy of, you know, people in the room, maybe you get a promotion here, okay? Maybe it's your birthday here, okay? And somebody else, they bring up something else real quick that they're doing or where they're going, okay? Just to get the focus off of you here, okay? So again, with the mother and the daughter duo, for some of you guys, this could be somebody in your family, okay? It could be an aunt and a cousin, could be a mother and a sibling, something like that, all right? We have North Node in Capricorn, taking responsibility for the outcome of your actions, stand up for self, financially responsible here. Yeah, and I also got, prior to me cutting on the camera, somebody doesn't want you to stand up for yourself when it comes to finances here, okay? But I feel like the divide is making somebody financially responsible for whatever they did that was unethical, unjust, illegal, and unlawful. This could have been to you, or in a situation here, okay, a mother and a daughter duo here that work together, okay, they're being held financially responsible here, okay. Saturn is at the bottom of the deck, more confirmation, okay. So I'm hearing the planets and the transits are aligned for justice here, okay, but they're not going in the favor of this mother and the daughter duo here, all right? Interesting. Well, you know, we're going to find out what they did, child. What is this just coming out? I wasn't even ready, you know? All right. Yeah, for some of you guys, this is a cousin, okay? A cousin and an aunt, something like that, child. Yeah, see, somebody could have did something for some material wealth, okay? Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. Okay, behind that, I have the death card. Okay, you could be dealing with the Scorpio, you know? But I feel like there's an ending to someone living the high life here, okay? I'm going to put it back in the deck. Like I said, I wasn't ready. So let's see what these two did, okay? Spirit is saying, who played this game of divide and conquer here, okay? Someone maybe wanted to get a reaction out of you, whoever slept with a family member or a close friend, okay? This also could have been a distraction. This also could have been a distraction here because somebody did something. This could, because I saw false documents. I didn't say anything. Somebody here could have been doing something behind your back. Okay. Like I said, an aunt and a cousin here. Okay. And somebody wanted you to be concerned with, I'm hearing trivial. Something that could have been trivial to you. Matters is what I heard. Okay. Again, if this is somebody you left behind, no, it's not morally right for you to sleep with a family member or a close friend. But again, it's behind you. Okay. Somebody like wanted you to turn around and waste your time with a back and forth here. Okay. While somebody else on the other hand was doing something here. All right. That's what I'm getting, child. Somebody also wanted you to have a split up or break up with your family or with friends here. Child, Mars is at the top of the deck. They could have started a WAR with this here. Desire, action, energy, sex here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody couldn't control their desires. For some of you guys, if you were in a relationship with this person, they had wandering eyes when it came to this friend. Oh yeah, 1111. When it came to this friend or this family member in the first place here. Okay. So if you walked away from them, they jumped right on in. Okay. It could have been both of them here. And for some of you guys, it could have been during. Okay. It could have been during the actual committed relationship here. Okay. Somebody could have a dad or an uncle, maybe even a brother that's a preacher here, This could be this person that can't control their desires here, Sure. Oh, no. Here we go with the ancestor message here. An ex. We talked about the ex already here, okay? So here's the ex. Here they are. Grandmother is at the bottom of the deck here. She's behind Pluto, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. It's talking about major transformation and rebirth and destruction. Okay. Somebody's grandmother could be going through a dark night of the soul here. Your ex could be a Sag, could be an Aries here. All right. Maybe even a Cancer. So we do have an ex, but what's coming out in the past energy. Well, you know what? Let's address this king, this queen of swords reverse here. Okay. Somebody lied about some travel plans or travel and partying. Like I said, you're showing up as raw, organic, natural, and authentic here. Somebody said that you travel and party. And then we saw date night. So somebody tried to say like you were an escort. Okay, you travel, you party, and you date people. That's what I'm getting. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody told this malicious and vicious lie. So this is a scandal here, okay? This is a scandal. You got one person that's sleeping with an ex or a close friend. You have an ex that's sleeping with a close friend or a family member here. You have a Queen of Swords in reverse that's lying, saying that you party and you travel, you date people. That's your lifestyle here, okay? A professional, you getting flued out, okay? Yeah, a malicious lie, a feminine energy told here, okay, to overshadow who you truly are, okay? And remember, somebody tried to put you on the spot or tried to catch you off guard. All right. And I feel like you still showed up as this person. And then we have a mother and a daughter duo who are working in unison here. Okay. They could have did something in the actual 3D. Okay. This could be fraud, identity theft here, something like that. False documents, unethical, unjust, illegal, and unlawful. Okay. And we've already established that this is a cousin. Okay. Which, an aunt and a cousin here. Okay, I haven't seen aunt here, but I definitely saw cousin. And for some of you guys, it could be a sister. Take it how it resonates. Now, in past energy here, you have child abuse, a teacher, and Jupiter retrograde here. Okay. And this is why I said here we are with a scandal. Okay. Why is child abuse tied to Jupiter? Why? We already said what Jupiter was about. Jupiter retrograde is about do the work to achieve the dream. Awareness to complacency here, okay? Somebody was trying to say that you didn't do the work to achieve the dream. Somebody was trying to say that you didn't deserve something here, okay? Awareness to complacency, that you were complacent. Somebody could even been trying to say that you were lazy here. And a teacher. We're going to see what's going on with this teacher, okay? Because this teacher could have backed a lie, all right? That's what I'm getting. Now, the teacher didn't come up in the reverse, neither did the child abuse here, okay? So we're going to clarify a teacher and child abuse. That's just what I got. Because, you know, anytime there's allegations here, you know, they may come to the home. They also may come to the school as well. So I don't know why this teacher is coming out here. Somebody could have did this for money. Okay, it could have been a mother and a daughter duo. You could be the cheaper? Cheaper? Interesting. Something about somebody being cheap, or something was cheaper? Cheaper to keeper? I don't know. You could be the teacher here, okay? And again, there could have been some false allegations that was projected towards you. You abused somebody's child here, you know? But this is a review. Again, Jupiter retrograde, okay? Somebody's going back in time. Because I feel like somebody was trying to state their claim when it came to, did you do the work to achieve the dream here? But I feel like that's flipping. Did this teacher do the work to achieve the dream? Was she complacent? Was he or she complacent to a scandal here? Okay, when it came to some type of child abuse claims. All right. Interesting. So let's get one more world, and we already know we have an X here. Okay. Yeah, the Emperor energy here. Very interesting. Somebody could be spreading STDs and lying about it here, okay? Yeah, an Emperor energy that's really bitter. Okay. They're really bitter. They could have been projecting this towards you. Yeah, this person could be undergoing some psychic attacks, but I feel like they're trying to send this towards you. A Sagittarius could be significant here. Ooh. Got too much in this deck. Yeah, here's this niece or female cousin. They keep coming out. Okay, so I'm going to put them over here. They're volatile and hostile here. Interesting. Somebody has a secret child or a hidden family. This could be with a family member or a close friend. Okay. Child the devil. So somebody here was not who you thought they were. Okay. Very toxic. Right. Very lustful. Ungrounded, unstable here. Okay. A lot going on with greed, and it's not just the finances here. You know, somebody always wants the next best thing here. Poison ivy. I'm hearing that girl was poisoned, okay? Yeah, somebody could have got with a third party here, you know, a well-known third party. A well-known harlot is what I'm getting, okay? I don't know what they're volatile and hostile about, though, you know? My condolences if somebody's child passed away, okay? An emperor's child, I don't know what that's about. I really don't. God is real is at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody really put together a little plan here. There was a lot of lies being told. A lot of lies being told here, okay? By liars and manipulators. Let's see what else is going on here. Somebody could really be having a hard time because I'm seeing volatile and hostile. And then I saw a deceased child, okay? Yeah. Venus. Somebody else is also having we saw the Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and the death card. They're having a hard time because they can no longer afford the finer things in life here, okay? They're not getting their way. Like cars could be getting repoed, stuff like that. Somebody wants their way. They're throwing a temper tantrum as well is what I'm getting. Poison ivy, though. Child. And original. I feel like this is you. Raw, organic, natural, and authentic here, okay? So you naturally have this Venusian energy here, okay? I feel like this is a copycat doppelganger energy here. Somebody has been trying to embody your energy here, all right? Your divine feminine nature is what I'm getting. Something about a preacher. They have, you know, please. They have some type of addictions or desires when it comes to a lavish lifestyle here, okay? The devil in reverse, it fell on poison ivy here. So somebody got here, okay? Somebody knows what it is. Yeah, that girl was poisoned, or that boy was poisoned here. Yeah, something about a package here. You could be dealing with an Aries here. First house, or somebody here, they were full of themselves with that first house, their self-image here, okay? Maybe the girl, the guy, or the girl here, they were full of themselves. Somebody was all about an image here, okay? But they were poisoned underneath. The devil in the reverse. Somebody broke free from this poison ivy energy here, okay? Yeah, they've detached, you know? But with the spreading STDs and lying about it, I feel like it's after the fact, though, okay? Yeah, cheers is at the bottom of the deck here. Oh, hell no. This keeps coming out here, okay? Somebody's child's father could have slept with a minor when they were under the influence here, or that's not an excuse. That's just what they do. You know, with the pedophilia energy here and this Capricorn energy here, no, it's not good, okay? It's not good at all. Yeah, this person could drink. They could even give drinks to minors here. It's not good at all. Mischief, troublemaker here. Secret wild side with the Capricorn energy, the 10th house here. That's came out time and time before. There's a child's father that's a pedophile. Like I said, this person drinks. They could get minors under the influence here, okay? So somebody could have finally broke free of this poison ivy energy here. But again, they could have already caught something, right? Somebody has a nephew or a cousin here, male cousin, that's an Aries, right? Yeah, this could be the preacher or the pastor here. They could have been, this could be the person that broke away from this poison ivy here. It could be a lot of people sick, child. What is going on? Little Miss Poison Ivy could have slept with some close friends and family members here. All right. Child, what is this? Let's get some clarification here on what this mother and this daughter did here. Okay. Again, this could be a niece. Okay. This could be a sister and a niece, an aunt and a cousin, a mother and a sibling. Okay. Excuse me. It's that song, it's a family affair. But like the record skipping. Ten of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Well, somebody cut the cord here, okay? Somebody's over it. This could have been you in the past with the Ten of Wands energy here. This is messy as shit. Damn, this is messy. 24. Like, this is really messy. And I feel like, yeah, now I'm hearing lamb chops. Somebody could be eating lamb chops. This is the song that never ends. This is somebody's family. It could be your family. It could be your ex's family here. What the fuck is going on? Okay, the Hermit energy here. Somebody cut off a Virgo. Or this could be you ghosting somebody here. Okay, going into isolation here. Queen of Swords to the Virgo energy here. Somebody's walking the plank, but I feel like you're deciding to do so. Okay, what's going on here with this mother and the daughter duel? We got to try to break it down. All right, because this is just getting way too messy. What did they do? Child, Ace of Wands in the reverse, something that backfired, child. Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody could have, like, something about this mother. Somebody could have sent their daughter after your person. I don't know what's going on. So the Queen of Swords is in the reverse here with the Six of Swords here, okay? Somebody could be telling somebody to move on here, okay? I feel like both of these people are dark, okay, with the Devil energy and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We're going to see what they did that backfired here because somebody's got no juice, okay? Yeah, Queen of Coins here. I'm getting a lot of Earth energy here. So something about their greed, okay? These are people who are very materialistic here, right? Okay, so it's telling me that they will do anything here. So somebody did something for money, okay, definitely here. Yeah, High Priestess energy here. Was right behind the Queen of Coins here. Yeah, so you know this person is shady here. Okay, you know they're a fraud. You know that they possibly committed some type of fraud, okay? Whether it was with you or someone else or both. Ace of Wands in the reverse, though. Something is just not happening for them here. Okay, yeah, High Priestess energy here. Yeah, you're aware. You're aware of some type of false allegations here, okay? With the Temperance energy, I feel like you're remaining peaceful here. Yeah, because you got the truth, okay? You could have been in your head for a while. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles here, but that was being orchestrated here with the Magician energy here. You know, again, with all of these distractions. Okay, somebody didn't want you to know where an attack was coming from. It was coming from an aunt or a cousin, okay, a sister or a niece, or a mom or a sibling here. That's exactly where it was coming from. Yeah, they could be a teacher here, but with the teacher and the child abuse here, okay, they could know a teacher. I don't like it. You got the truth. And you remain balanced here, though, okay? I feel like you started filling your own cup, loving on yourself. You started getting grounded with the Temperance energy here. Because something could have been really, you know, it could have rocked you, okay? A Sagittarius could be significant here. Your Queen of Wands is at the back of the deck here. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles energy and the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, see, Queen of Wands, again, you don't have to be a fire sign, but I'm getting something about raw, organic, natural, authentic. You naturally have this attraction, this magnetic attraction to you here. And somebody can't stand it with the Three of Coins and the Seven of Wands. These are people working together. I'm here to defame you here, okay? Damn. We did see Leo energy out here twice. So far, we have Leo. We have Capricorn here, okay? Big Capricorn, right? Big Capricorn. We saw Vargas. That could be Vargas or Vargas. We saw Virgo and we saw Sagittarius here. Now we have Libra in the reverse, and it landed on unethical, unjust, illegal here. So yeah, they did something ass backwards here, okay? They definitely broke the law. A mother and a daughter duo here. They could be getting a message about that, but I'm also getting they're being watched, okay? They did something with paperwork is what I'm getting. Justice card in the reverse, right? They falsified some information here on some documents, okay? And I feel like in a few, in a few lanes, in a few avenues, somebody attacked you as a parent here, okay? Somebody attacked your character as, you just being yourself, okay? You had a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This could have been either one of them. For some of you guys, this is somebody else. Could even been a friend of the family here, but somebody who was willing to lie to no end. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who hates themselves. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, okay? They don't show anybody any respect. They don't think twice about telling a bogus, bold-faced lie about someone because they're dealing with a lot of self-hate here, okay? And somebody like you showing up that's authentic here, it would really trigger them, okay? Because they feel like, who do you think you are? Okay, nobody's perfect here, all right? This is someone who feels damn good about lying and defaming your character here. It makes them feel better because they feel small, all right? Yeah, somebody said you traveled, you partied, and you dated here, okay? You get flued out. That's what you do. And it could have been a teacher involved, okay, who backed some claims of child abuse. It's had to do with money. It's like they open up Pandora's box, okay, to see if you did the work to achieve the dream. This was something that was for you, something that was coming to you. Not sure what this Jupiter energy was about, okay? It doesn't have to be finances. It could be a home here. It could be some type of opportunity here. But they opened up Pandora's box possibly to the past, but they pulled out lies out their ass, okay? And then you had an ex, you know, with the divide and conquer, because I'm getting that this person targeted, or, you know, this was no slip up and I just fell, you know, on top of your cousin, on top of your best friend, your ex-best friend, whatever. Somebody could have even used a family member, the same family member that slept with this ex, or the same best friend that slept, could have used them as ammo to also defame you or back some type of lies. That's what I'm getting, okay? Child, wow. Y'all could have put y'all heads together and bought the block, don't you think? Yeah, there's a teacher. This person could be watching you here, okay? Yeah, and they're way down. Yeah, child, please, the teacher is in the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Swords energy here, okay? Now, you could be the teacher. And like I'm saying, somebody was trying to debunk your position, okay? But Ten of Wands with the Nine of Swords here. Somebody is stressed out, child, okay? Yeah, with the Hierophant energy, this doesn't even have to be a classroom teacher. This could be a mentor here, okay? Somebody maybe who even teaches on a public platform here, a motivational speaker, somebody who has a position of power here, okay? They have a following, all right? They have a few notches up under their belt here. They're well respected here in their circle, in their community here. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But they're way down with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands energy here, right? Interesting. This weight, the weight of this lie, the weight of this scandal. Okay, a Taurus could be significant here, you know. Because a mother and a daughter duo wanted something, and with the part that an ex played here, it only leads me to believe that this person was in on it too, like they were supposed to receive something as well, okay? Because they did more. This is more than just trying to get you back, trying to make you feel some type of way here, you know. Again, they're shining light on a game of divide and conquer, okay? It's like somebody here, they wanted you on one side and everybody else on the other, you know? Yeah, Two of Swords energy here. This person wanted to subdue you and block your path, okay? Somebody also didn't want you to heal. But you could have did just that. King of Wands energy here. Child. Yeah, your ex could have had a lot of options here. Let's see what this is about. This is a mess. Your ex could have had a lot of options here, you know. Some of you guys could have been dealing with an Aries, Taurus. Somebody could be in the armed services here. Okay. I almost want to say armed forces here. All right. Somebody could be in the Navy, in the Air Force. That's what I want to say. Marines, Army, take it how it resonates here. Yeah, whatever a King of Wands, a fire sign masculine is waiting on, they're not getting it here, okay? They're not getting it. Let's see what's going on. This came up a while before. Ooh. Maybe more than even 6 months ago, okay? About somebody saying that you was, a divine feminine was getting flued out, okay? Scorpio is at the top of the deck. We're talking 8th house here. 8th house. Sex, death, transformation, intense romance, passion. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this teacher. Okay, practitioner here. And Uranus here, child. They could be getting the surprise of their life here, you know. Something is backfiring on this person. For some of you guys, this could even be a spiritual teacher here. Spiritual guru, supposed to be. Okay. Yeah. Because see, this is somebody here. They like to utilize all of their wits here. I'm hearing and glamour, okay? With a practitioner and Uranus. Somebody who's very resourceful here, okay? But they're stressed out in the 9 of Swords. Anxiety is at an all-time high, okay? They got creative. Let's see. Scorpio talks about other people's money here, okay? Yeah, psychic. Okay, the peanut gallery in reverse and North Node in Cancer in the reverse here. So something about a nephew, the nephew or a cousin, masculine cousin, could be a Capricorn or could be a Cancer here, okay? But there's some type of gossip that backfired on this person here. This person could have been gossiping about you here. Okay, it backfired here, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so somebody, they lack emotional intelligence here. Yeah, and this person was trying to share whatever they were trying to share, okay? Share their feelings here like, no. It backfired. Interesting. Okay. There's a niece at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. And a nephew. Yeah, so for some of you guys, this was a sibling and their children. Okay, your niece and your nephew is what I'm getting. Sheesh. Yeah, this is an Aries child, okay? Oh, so the Aries is the teacher, is what I'm getting, okay? This is definitely a practitioner, is what I'm getting, all right? On a spiritual sense, on a spiritual plane here, okay? And their role, so somebody hired a practitioner here in this whole debauchery here. Their role was to throw illusions here with this child abuse energy here, okay? Whatever went on in the past here. There was a lot of people involved. Everybody, I guess, was supposed to get a piece of the pie here, okay? And also, it could be a niece that's the clerk of the court. It could be a female niece or a cousin that's the clerk of the court here. So now we're getting some more information. This was about something that went on, some legal matters here, okay? Which leads me to believe courthouse payout here, not probation. Okay, somebody could be in probation court. Somebody could be on probation, but probate court here, okay? Something like that. Family law, family court here, private investigator. Somebody hired a private investigator here. Could be a Sagittarius here. This niece or female cousin could be getting investigated for the part that they played in this courtroom here, okay? So here it is. This is about a payout, right? This is a big scandal surrounding trying to ice you out of a home with the Jupiter energy, some type of fortune, some type of wealth, okay? Let's just keep it at that. This was about fortune. This was about wealth here, okay? a grand opportunity here that they wanted to ice you out of here, okay, with lies and distraction, okay? There was a niece or a female cousin who works down at the court. I'm getting a niece, all right? Or they could have the connection here. Yeah. This niece and your sister is what I'm getting for somebody here, okay? That's the mother and the daughter duo. For somebody, it's an aunt and a cousin. So they did something illegal here down at this courthouse here. They told some lies, okay? They could be getting blackmailed here, or they're blackmailing somebody here. Yeah, a street pharmacist here, child, please. Okay, some type of D-boy here. There's some blackmail going on. You got 40-40. Okay, there's some blackmail going on between this dynamic here. A street pharmacist here. And maybe this mother and this daughter duo here. Okay, so these are these people here who are holding each other's feet to the fire. Like if somebody wants to back out, or somebody wants to renege or tell the truth about somebody, like they're being backed up here. Okay, it could even be an adult child that lied as well. Yeah. Ooh, somebody could be getting a knock at the door about this perjury. I just heard a horn. They doing all that. They doing way too much. Yeah. Because there was somebody, the police, because it was knocking like they knocking like it's the police and shit. Okay, like you ever heard people say that? Knocking like it's the police. That's what I'm getting though. So see, this is what happens. Somebody involved an entire community here, okay? And they thought that was the perfect plan. Okay, everybody plays their part. There's no way we could lose. Again, you're over here by yourself. 10, 20 people are on the other side, okay? So all these lies are being collaborated here, and you're stuck trying to defend yourself, right? So, you know, unfortunately, with this situation being on the tarot table here, something did not go smoothly here, okay? So with all the people that they involved, somebody is still fighting with the blackmail to keep everybody in their place, okay? And everybody at this point is still having to stick to a lie. You have a teacher that's stressed out with the 9 of Swords energy here, okay? Because this shit is not going as planned. Okay, so it's messy, very messy. Somebody got a lot of people involved. Let's do another rundown here, okay? You have the ex. You have a mother and a daughter duo, which to me includes a niece. You have a nephew involved. You have a teacher, okay? Anybody else so far? Clerk of the court, right? Interesting. A street pharmacist. A street pharmacist could be your ex. Take it how it resonates here, okay? Somebody here, maybe they know something about somebody's extracurricular activities here, some type of overindulgence or substance abuse here, and somebody could be blackmailing somebody about that, okay? It's messy. It's messy here. Very messy. Okay, Sarah sister here. Jeez. False documents here. Yeah, see, somebody Sarah sister. Noise campaign. Somebody Sarah sister here. I want to say they could work down in the court here. Okay, but this person could work in social services, all right? Even though that card didn't come out, they could be in Aries here. But they had something to do with filing these false documents here when it came to some false reports here. And this is the child abuse energy that's popping up with the Jupiter retrograde here, okay? So Sarah sister, another person is added to the list here. A lot of people involved. A lot of people involved. And again, it's the perfect plan if it goes smoothly. But now that things are backfiring with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, we saw this in the beginning of the reading here, okay? Somebody's magic is not working. Now that this is backfiring, you have to hold all these people in place. Blackmail is at an all-time high. People are stressed out here. So let's dig into their psyche. Let's see how they're feeling here, okay? Because somebody could have said that you were grandstanding, piling on, and showing out here. But this is exactly what they were doing. The lies. So they attacked you as a parent. They attacked your character here, okay? Somebody could have even made, obviously, some reference to your sexual nature here, okay? Because somebody's trying to say you're a professional escort. Basically, you party, you travel, and we saw date night, okay? It was right behind grandstanding, okay? Date night. They thought that was a checkmate here, okay? Somebody thought that was a checkmate here. The lies, okay? The pack of lies that they somebody tried to bury you with a pack of lies, you know? And this has to do with legalities, the courts, okay? They went to the courts with this shit. A lot of people involved. Interesting. This teacher could have wanted you weighed down and stressed out here. Okay, again, with the practitioner energy here. Perspective. The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts. Okay, I'm going to read that one more time. The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts here. Okay, so somebody here, they told a different story. All right. Interesting. Oh no, at the bottom of the deck we have clemency. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. We saw, I think we saw, I don't know if this was that reading or the last, but there's strength and healing and forgiveness here, okay? Nothing annoys them so much here. Interesting. So perspective and clemency here. Somebody, I'm getting leniency. Somebody wants to get out of something here. Somebody wants to pass, okay? Somebody may want to make a deal. Somebody in this situation could be folding. Interesting. Okay, meditation. You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Yeah, somebody's folding, okay? Because they can't take it anymore. Okay, they can't take it anymore. Somebody is giving in. I feel like somebody is ready to tell their side of the story here. Somebody is folding here. Okay. Because it's weighing heavy on them. Child. Interesting. Let's see if one comes out. Damn, there's a lot of people here. Heavy with the Aries energy here. Child, and envy. So nothing wants to come out. Envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and finally, it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. I'm going to read that one more time. Envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and finally it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues here, okay? So rotten souls, all right? Most of these people here are already rotten, okay? Meanness, again, saying that somebody, they get flued out, okay? And have sex, that's what they do for a living here. All right. Greed. Okay. Somebody was willing to dump any lie on you here for this big Jupiter energy here. Okay. And their greed until they believe these to be virtues here. So somebody could have saw themselves as being a virtuous woman here. Okay. With this plan. But it's backfiring here. So let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. So there's a lot of people here. There are a lot of people here. Yeah, this Saurus sister. Everybody had a role. This Saurus sister. There was a Saurus sister here, a practitioner and a teacher. 49. The practitioner and the teacher could be the same person here, okay? But their role was to establish, I'm hearing, a trail of receipts here when it came to child abuse here, okay? Their role was to solidify some false allegations of child abuse here, okay? An ex's role was to distract you with the fact that they were sleeping with a family member and a close friend. They also had a role of separating you from your circle, okay? Friends and family here, okay? And then the mother and the daughter duo, they were doing the footwork when it came to the courts, okay? Again, one of these people could work at the court here, or the connection. They have the connection here. There's a niece or a female cousin that either works at the clerk of the court here, or the connection is going through them here, okay? Yeah, you also had a nephew or a male cousin that was involved as well. Child. Injustice. So let's see what the outcome is. Let's pull the Beetlejuice cards here and let's get on up out of here, okay? Because this is the same old song. Maybe Spirit wanted to shed light here on everybody's role, okay? Like I said, there was a nephew or a cousin that was gossiping here. Something backfired, child. Okay, like this person wants to detach themselves from the situation. They could be the person that's breaking here, okay? 7 of Pentacles energy here, with the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Somebody's under pressure here, okay? Again, we saw the blackmail card. Somebody is holding all the cards to keep people in place, to keep people quiet, okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords here with the Devil child. Somebody's selling out. Somebody's pissed off, okay? They're mad. They're mad. Because with the Infernal room, somebody feels the heat, okay? And it's not up under you. Somebody wanted the heat to be on you, to be up under you. They wanted you to be feeling, the stress here, okay? They wanted you to be feeling burden here. Okay, but with the Knight of Swords here, somebody's got a lot to say. They could be cursing. The 3 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like somebody knows it's up, okay? The jig is up. Yeah, 6 of Cups energy here. Somebody knows that they're going to regret participating in this scandal until they're old and gray, okay? Somebody regrets what they did in the past. Okay, 5 of Wands energy, child. There's a fallout here. There's a major fallout about this entire scandal here, okay? Trigger warning, somebody could even be suicidal. Are they ready to take each other out? Like, there's no honor amongst thieves. There's no honor amongst thieves. Like, somebody could literally be threatening somebody, okay, to keep their mouth closed. Because I'm hearing, what did they say? Somebody's waiting on one straw to break here, okay? Yeah. 5 of Wands energy here with the Knight of Swords and the Devil here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Somebody's definitely having a fallout here verbally. Yeah. High Priestess energy here, okay? Because there's one straw that's about to break the camel's back is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, with the 5 of Swords energy here. And it has a lot to do with these false reports. Somebody wrote. Somebody put something in writing, okay? They could have wrote a letter to CPS here, is what I'm getting. Somebody could have vouched for somebody here, okay, with the 5 of Swords energy here. Yeah. 7 of Cups energy, huh? It could have been a couple. For some of you guys, this could have even been a set of parents here, something like that. Yeah, somebody wrote something. Yeah, the Empress is at the bottom of the deck here. I can't make it up here. And the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody wanted the Ace of Pentacles, Empress. Yeah, right next to the High Priestess energy. And you know this. And you know they lied. You know they lied here. Now somebody's having to watch where they step, you know. don't step on the crack or you break your mama's back type energy here, okay? Somebody's having to watch their steps here. With the Seven of Swords energy here. Oh yeah. Somebody's having to watch their steps here. Five of Swords. Yeah. Wow. Somebody put something in writing, okay? And I'm getting again the initial report. Somebody could have wrote something, like somebody tried to put the evil pin on you. Somebody could have wrote the initial report, like faxed it or sent it to that entity, that government entity here, okay? But I'm also getting somebody filed something here, okay? And I've been picking up in the past where there wasn't an investigation done, like nobody came to your door, okay? You know, when somebody puts out false allegations, there's an interview. They go to the schoolhouse, they come to your door, they talk to your children separately without you. Because I've been getting, like, there was some official documents that were filed that were filed as valid, okay? But there was no investigation here, okay? So take it how it resonates here. Yeah, Sun card. Sun card. This is being exposed here. So again, the same evil pen, deadly pen that somebody put on you to put a nail in the coffin in regards to this Jupiter energy, finances, abundance, prosperity, wealth. Okay, whatever was attached to you is the same thing that's blowing up in their face. It's going to put the nail in the coffin for them here, okay? Because something was not valid. Something was very much illegal, unjust, and unlawful here, okay? And I feel like a mother and a daughter duo were the two ringleaders. These were the two main characters here. Them and an ex, okay? So again, the mother and the daughter duo, this could be somebody in your ex family or somebody in yours here. Sun card, okay? Almost at an hour. Chart, please. The Fool card. Somebody's hot. They're mad. Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck again, still. Somebody's in regret here. Yeah, I feel like somebody wanted to finish you with the Fool card here, but this is how they're feeling. There's a graveyard on here, okay? Somebody could have went to the graveyard here with the Devil and the Fool energy here, but somebody knows that they're headed for the end. Okay? It was this role right here. These false reports, that's what's getting people caught up. Okay? All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey to Soul. Bye.